Okay, mabilisan tayo. Friction. So, friction is a force that resists the movement of two contacting surfaces that slide relative to one another. Okay? So, as you can see, meron tayong FB dito, meron tayong weight, meron tayong normal force na red, um, push or pull force, which is indicated by the color green, and friction, na indicated by color yellow. And as you can see, yung friction force, nilagay ko siya dun sa gitna ng um, two objects or two surfaces, which is yung box and yung ground. Kasi nga, according to the definition, resist the movement of two contacting surfaces. So, since sinasabi niya resist, parang siya yung nagka-counter react sa push or pull force. Yun lang. Tapos, meron tayong mga solution dito, no? F max, U sub n, tapos ito yung usually ginagamit pag nakuha mo na yung F. Tapos, ito yung tatlong formulas. Static, impending, and kinetic. Memorize mo lang yan. Okay na. Ngayon, punta tayo sa number one. Sabi niya dito, determine the magnitude and direction of the friction force. Ito. Acting on the 100 kilogram block shown. If first P equals 500 newtons and second P is 100 newtons, so P, ito una tayo, tapos second 100 newtons, the coefficient of static friction is 0.20 and the coefficient of kinetic friction is 0.17. The forces are applied with the block initially at rest. So, una, sabi niya dito, kailangan mong hanapin yung magnitude and direction of the friction force. So, nilagay ko na sila dito, reaction, F mag, F direction. So, pero usually, yung direction naman, ano lang naman to eh, indicated by positive or negative. Tapos, magnitude, of course, yung value ng friction, ng force. Tapos, formula, yung nakalagay nga lang kanina sa taas, yun, copy mo lang. Ngayon, solution, free body diagram, inulit ko lang to, yung figure. So, meron tayong P, tapos meron tayong weight, pababa, of course, due to gravity. Tapos, friction, dun sa surface, no? Tapos, normal force perpendicular to the surface. Ngayon, let's say letter A. So, una muna daw, kasi according to dito, first, P is equal to 500 newtons. So, P natin is 500 newtons. Tapos, tandaan natin yung block is 100 kilograms. So, 100 kilograms is a mass. So, to get the weight, no, we have to multiply it with the acceleration due to gravity. So the acceleration due to gravity is 9.81 times 100, makukuha natin ng 81 newtons. So wala tayong value ng normal force at wala tayong value ng friction force. So gagamit tayo ng summation of Fx and Fy later. However, una kasi, makikita mo, naka-inclined yung figure. Since naka-inclined yung figure, mahirapan tayo with regards to the simplification of siguro or the under medyo mahirapan tayo with the solution. So gawin natin, we have why not tilt natin siya ng 20 degrees para mas ma-understand natin siya properly. So pag iti-tilt ko yan ng 20 degrees, so friction, magiging ganito. Yan. At si normal force, magiging ganito. Tapos, si P, since inano natin siya, since naka-diretso siyang slant, di ba? Naka-diretso siyang slant. Pag tinilt natin yan ng 20 degrees, magtitilt yan ng naka-20 degrees. So, magiging ganito siya. 20 degrees from the horizontal. And ito naman, tong weight, naka-tayo siya vertically. No? And if iti-tilt natin yan, 20 degrees, magti-tilt yan ng, maging 20 degrees rin yan from the, from the vertical. So, 70, blue, okay? So, ito 981 newtons. Ito, 500 newtons. Ayan. At ito ay normal force. Ngayon, gawa tayo ng solution. Summation of Fy muna ako. So, summation of Fy should be equal to 0. Statics to. Statics to. No, remember, statics to. So, dapat equal to 0 lagi. So, Fy natin, so normal force. Normal force is positive. Tapos, since yung dalawang force na P, pati yung weight, is pababa, so pareho silang negative. So, negative 500. Since yung kinukuha natin is y component, gagamitin natin is sine 20. Tapos, since yung kinukuha natin here is y component at nakadikit siya dun sa, nakidikit yung angle dun sa y component, therefore, minus 981 cos 20 equals 0. So, using calculator, mas-solve na natin yung value ni N. So, negative 500 sine 20 minus 981 cos 20. So, the value of N is 1092.848533 newtons. Ngayon, punta tayo with the summation of Fx equals 0. Ngayon, Fx natin, of course, meron tayong friction papuntang left, so negative F. Tapos, yung P natin, yung color red, papunta siya to the right, so positive. So, positive 500, since X component, tapos nakadikit sa angle, nakadikit yung angle sa X component, so gagamitin natin is cos 20. At yung weight naman natin, papunta siyang left, so negative. So, 981 sine. Bakit naging sine? Kasi hinahanap natin yung X component and opposite siya. So, sine 20 equals 0. Okay? Ngayon, we can get the value. 500 cos 20 minus 981 sine 20. So, this value of F is equal to 134.3245498 newtons. Alright? So, kaso, hindi pa dyan nagtatapos ang hindi pa dyan nagtatapos ang solving. Okay? Lagi namang hindi ganyan ka-easy eh. So, punta tayo. Okay. Ngayon, tatandaan natin, meron tayong Fmax. Diba? It's equal to mu Sn. Right? So, Fmax natin equals mu Sn. Tapos, according to the question, yung mu S natin is 0.20. So, since 0.20 yan, we just have to substitute 0.20 or 0.2 multiplied by, dapat pala ginawa ko itong, oops. And multiplied by 1092.848533 newtons. So, the value of Fmax is 1092.848533 multiplied by 0.2 at yung sagot ay 218.5697066 newtons. And as you can see, Fmax is, or should I say, F is less than Fmax. Diba? and F max is equal to F equals mu S N. Tandaan? Ngayon, kung check natin here, saan ba siya nakapaloob? This one, right? So, therefore, F is ito, F is less than F max. So, therefore, the condition is static. Ibig sabihin, hindi gumagalaw yung object as well as the assumption is correct. Okay? Assumption is correct. Therefore, the answer of F is yung nakuha nating section, which is 134.30 to 45, 498 newtons. Oops. Yeah. Ngayon, punta tayo sa B. Sabi naman, what if yung P is equal to 100 newtons? So, pag P is equal to 100 newtons, let's just copy this. Yan, okay? Papalitan lang natin to. Palitan natin ng 100 newtons. Palitan natin ng 100 newtons. Yan. Okay? Ngayon, we have to gagawin lang natin yung same process and all. Summation of Fy is equal to N minus 100. Wait lang. Dapat pala naka-equal to sa 0. Mali. Hindi naman necessarily mali. Yan, okay? 100 sine 20. Hindi. Fy pala. Fy ba? Okay, tama. Fy sine 20. Tapos, pababa. Okay? So, minus 981 cos 20 equals 0. So, minus 100 sine 20 minus 981 cos 20. Then, transpose to the other side. At makukuha natin ay N is equal to 956.0404753 newtons. Okay? Tapos, gagamitin natin summation of fx equals 0. So, summation of fx equals 0. So, negative f. Tapos, to the left, ano muna tayo, red muna tayo. To the right, so positive 100 cos 20. Tapos, since to the left, minus 981 sine 20 equals 0. So, 100 cos 20 minus 981 sine 20. So, makukuha nating sagot ay F is equal to negative 241.55 24985. So, ito yung, as far as I know, ito yung magiging clue mo kung nasa right path ka ba or not. Basta alam ko, pag nakakuha ka ng negative na answer, that is the chance or that is the clue na hindi siya magiging static. Magiging possibly kinetic yung nangyayari sa system. Okay? Dun sa situation. So ngayon, since nakuha natin yung friction, gamitin na natin si Fmax. No? So pag magko-compare tayo ng Fmax with F, we have to neglect the we have to neglect the sign. Okay? So Fmax equals mu S N. So, si mu natin is, of course, 0.2. Tapos, si n natin is 9, oops. N natin is 956.0404753. Okay? And equals to 956.0404753 multiplied by 0.2. At nakuha natin is 191.2080951. And makikita naman natin that F is greater than F max. Okay? And according to our formula, ayan, F is greater than F max, kinetic. So therefore, this one is kinetic. Okay, again, reiterate ko lang ulit na we have to cancel, or should I say, when we are comparing, we have to neglect the direction or the sign. Okay? So, since naka-neglect yung sign, mas mataas si F kaysa kay F max. So, therefore, kinetic siya and the assumption is incorrect. And since assumption is incorrect, what we have to do is get the kinetic friction, UK, and so gumagalaw na yung object. So, Fk, so mu kinetic natin is equal to 0.17 0.17 multiplied by the static friction, or should I say the normal force pala, 956.0404753 equal to um, 162 162.5268808 newtons, or 162.52689 newtons. So therefore, this is the answer. Okay? Okay. Now, proceed tayo sa number 2. Okay, nagawa ko na pala siya. Like yung slide lang. Okay, determine the minimum horizontal force P required to hold the crate from sliding down the plane. The crate has a mass of 50 kilograms, and the coefficient of static friction between the crate and the plane is mu s yan. Okay? Mu s equals 0.25. Okay? Okay. So, ayan. Halos same problem lang siya kanina. So, 50 kilograms nga yung crate, di ba? Tapos, yung weight niya, nakuha yung weight by multiplying the 9.81 acceleration due to gravity. Tapos, P, wala tayong given na P kasi hinahanap nga natin yung P. So, lagay lang natin yung required here. P, tapos formula. Okay, para mabilis tayo, ika-copy ko na lang to. Oh, di ba? Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Oops. So, hello, wait lang. Pag-skip na lang yung video na to habang dinuduplicate ko yung para hindi na kayo mahirapan or mabawasan yung time sa panonood. Ay, ito pala. yung struggles. Oh, ay, basta, huwag na. Memorize. Okay, so F max, USN, tapos F is greater than USN, F, USN, F, USN, statics, impending, and kinetic. Okay? Ayan, tapos ito yung FBD natin, of course. So, yung FBD natin, i-tilt natin siya 30 degrees. So, ayan. Tapos, magsusummation na tayo. So, summation of Fx is equal to negative friction. Tapos, okay, negative friction, negative 490.5, negative 495 x, so x component, so sine 30, tapos plus p cos 30. Okay, x component, and nagkamali na naman ako. Hindi naman masyadong mali, but ayan, equals 0. So, this one will be our first equation. Tapos, gagamitin natin Fy. Fy equals 0 is, so, meron tayong normal force pataas. Tapos, to the left, or down, minus 490.5 cos 30. Tapos, 490.5 cos 30 plus P. Hindi, pababa rin pala yung P. So, minus P sin 30. P sin 30. Okay, Y. P sin 30 equals 0. Okay? Now, yeah. So, paningin lang natin. I-duplicate ko. Tapos, this one. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, as you can see, ito, magkaparehas na to, magkaparehas na rin to. However, yung F and yung N, hindi sila magkaparehas. So, hindi natin sila pwedeng mapag-minus kaagad. However, we know that F is equal to mu sub N, mu sub, mu sub A, mu S N. So, pwede natin i-change si F. Gagawin natin siyang negative mu S N at makukuha na natin to. And we know that mu Sn, yung value niya ay according to the figure or according to the problem, 0.25. So, negative 0.25 and yeah. So, um, let's use calculus. Let's use calculator. Wait lang. Wala kasi akong cycle na kaya yung to equate two unknowns. So usually sinasolve ko to manually. Okay. So, wait lang. Okay, solve ko na lang to manually because why not? Diba? Hirapan natin yung sarili natin. So, multiply ko to ng... Okay, multiply ko na, ito na lang ng 0.25. So, ito, multiply ko ng 0.25. So, magiging tong um, you can use your calculators to solve this quickly. Pero ako kasi wala akong cycle to solve this. No? So, kawawa ko. So, 0.25 and minus 490.5 times 0.25. Mag-invest na ako sa calculator. 122.625 cos 30 minus minus 0.25 t sine 30 equals 0. Yan. So, this equation 3. Okay. Duplicate again. Yan. Parehas na sila ng coefficient. So, pag pinag-add ko to, cancel to. Tapos, magiging tong negative 122.625 cos 30 minus 490.5 sine 30 minus plus minus 0.5 p sine 30 plus p cos 30 equals 0. So this one, negative answer, cos 30 minus 490.5 sine 30, and that will be 351. So p negative 0.25 sine 30 plus cos 30 equals 351.4463651. So, negative 0.25 sine 30 plus cos 30. Oops. So, i-divide. Okay. So, shift for alpha. Shift for... Okay. Wait lang. P is equal to 351.4463651 divided by answer. So, nakuha kong value ng P is 474.2703331. So, sana tama. Alright. Mukhang mali. Again. So, let me check. .5 times 192.625 0.25 p sine 30. So, negative 0.25 minus 490.5 sine 30 plus p cos 30 equals 0. Okay, pag-add natin, maging 0. Negative 1.6.95 plus 30 minus 490.5 sine 30. 351. That's your alpha. 0.25 sine 30 plus cos 30. Bro, wait nga, try ko na nga yung ano. Wait lang. Ito, yun. So, two systems. So, again, magto two systems and one ano, A. To two systems na ako. Negative 0.95 sa calculator. 490.5. 490.5 sine 30. Tapos cos 30. Tapos 1. Negative 490.5 cos 30 minus sine 30. So, the n is 1.0. Okay. Anong mali? Wait lang. Let me check. Baka may mali akong ginawa. Okay. So, summation of fx. Wait lang. Summation of fx 0. Wait lang. P cos 30. So, bakit naging negative f? Ay, bakit naging positive f? Ah, okay. Create a mass. Ano? Okay. So, ilang minutes na? Okay, 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, gets ko na. So, when the crate is on the verge of sliding down the plane, the frictional force will act up the plane as indicated on the diagram of the crate shown in the figure. So, imbes na yung imbes na yung friction papunta siya sa imbes na yung friction papunta siya sa sa left. Yung friction ay instead na yung friction papunta siyang left, papunta siyang to the right. Why? Kasi yung crate nagsa-slide down. Ibig sabihin, yung force natin is pa ganun, no? Or should I say, yung sliding force, pa ganun siya, therefore, yung friction, pa ganun nun. Okay? Kaya dapat, dun malalagay yung friction. Okay? Tapos yung P, siya lang yung nag-hold down dun sa crate. So we have to be careful with the understanding of the problem properly. So, almost done na sana ako. Kaso lahat ng process na to ay mabubura ulit. So, ayan. Hindi naman masyadong ano. So, yung ano natin dyan, frictional force, imbes na papuntang left, papunta siyang right. So, ito niyan, magiging positive. Ito magiging positive. So, multiplying it again. So, 0.25 for sine 30. Oops. Cos 30. 1 minus 490. 490.5 cos 30. And negative 1 sine 30. Hindi. Sige. Mabilisan na lang. Okay. So, yan. 0.25 and minus 490.5 times 0.25. Negative 122.625 cos 30 minus p sine 30 equals 0. Okay, tapos ito. Yan. Okay. Less than 1 minute na lang, lagot. Okay, ima-minus natin to. So, negative 122.625 cos 30 minus minus 490.5 sine 30